Aloha, my name is JC, a senior student majoring in psychology and intercultural peace building with minors in social work and film. And today I just want to share my story about how my life experiences shaped the kind of person I hope to become and the life plan I'm holding on to. I grew up in the Philippines as the youngest of nine siblings. My parents are both in their late 60s, my mother still farms, and my father still carves wood to provide for our family. And life wasn't easy, but it taught me how to appreciate even the smallest things. And I carried that with me when I left home. Back home, it's hard for students to work and study at the same time. My siblings had to stop school or depend fully on our parents, and we got stuck in cycles of debt. Loans with high interest kept us poor no matter how hard we tried, and my parents worked hard, but the system was never on our side. Most Filipinos are poor not because of laziness, but because of constant exploitation by a system that is filled with corruption, limited access to opportunities, and no safety nets. Families like mine are not rare, poverty is everywhere, but we keep going, we keep on hoping. Poverty is not just about money, it affects everything. When people are always stressed about food, rent, or survival, mental health suffers as well. I started noticing how the weight of poverty and uncertainty was breaking people's spirits, especially during the pandemic. And it was during this time that I joined the emotional resilience class through the church, and it helped me know what to say when someone's struggling. It gave me tools I didn't grow up with, and I realized that knowledge really can save lives. And that's when I started dreaming of becoming a mental health advocate. In our culture, people turn to family when they're struggling and not to professionals. But when families aren't educated about mental health, they sometimes give advice that hurts more than helps. And because of the stigma, people stay silent, and I want to change that. I dreamt of studying abroad, gain skills, and bring them home. And I don't just want to understand the science, but I want to understand the soul behind Filipino struggles. And my goal is to help families respond with compassion, not shame. And I want people to feel seen and heard. During my freshman year, I started doubting if psychology was really for me. But one person I remember well was this quiet classmate in Psych 111. We always sat in the back, shared notes, and talked before class. We weren't super close, but I looked forward to her quiet presence and gentle smile. One day, she just stopped attending class, and weeks passed. Then we heard the tragic news that she had died by suicide. I was in shock, and I kept thinking about our last conversation, and I kept wondering, did I miss something? That moment changed everything for me. Her passing reminded me that people carry so much pain we can't see, and that simple friendship, we weren't loud, but it meant something. I made a promise to myself that I want to be someone who sees people, especially the one sitting quietly at the back, struggling in silence. Now I'm in my final year of psychology, and my college experience hasn't just been about academics. It's been about showing up for others. And mental health is no longer just a career goal for me, but it's something deeply personal. It's part of who I've become. I have served 3 terms as president of the psychology club, and to me, leadership means more than holding a title. It means creating spaces where people feel safe. It means being present, being kind, and using your voice to uplift others. One of our biggest projects was the Mental Health Awareness Walk. Students wore red and walked together to fight stigma. That moment was powerful, seeing people walk not just for themselves, but for someone they care about. And that's the kind of healing I want to bring into this world. We also hosted booths, gave away brochures, and taught coping skills. But more than that, we created conversations. Every time someone came up to us and said thank you, it reminded me that this work matters and people need to feel like they're not alone. I also worked on a research about Filipino beliefs in mental health. I got to present in Cebu, Philippines with my mentor, and that project helped me understand how much culture shapes the way we think about healing and why we need to create solutions that actually fit our people. Peace building helped me learn how to listen, really listen. It taught me how to approach pain, trauma, and conflict with compassion, and it made me realize that healing doesn't start with fixing, it starts with honoring someone's story. And my social work minor reminded me of the importance of advocacy. It showed me how systems affect people's lives, and social work gave me a language to speak up, not just for individuals, but for entire communities who have been left behind. My life plan is to come back home equipped with both knowledge and compassion, and I want to reduce stigma, improve access, and give youth like me a chance to heal. I want to build safe spaces in the Philippines where people feel heard and cared for. In the end, I want to be remembered as someone who cared, someone who showed up, someone who tried to lift others even when he didn't have much to give. And that's the life I want to live, and that's the plan. Mahalo.